Okay, I am Alberto Salazar. I've been working in the Java since almost 22 years ago. So I've been almost in all of the specifications around Jakarta Java Enterprise Edition and now in the Jakarta EE2. Around my work, I travel and give consultants and move forward the code that is legacy now from Mexico to Chile in the Pacific side. So I have a lot of experience working on that, and I am also a Java champion, Oracle Program Breaker ambassador, OutZero ambassador. I am really involved in the community and conference around the globe, giving this speech about how we can use Java and Java Enterprise Editions that is now Jakarta EE. Since the beginning of the movement to the Eclipse Foundation, I start to read and sometimes post on the mailing list of the community. And then the last 2 years, we organized in the Spanish community, the Jakarta EE community event that we are running in around October every year, that is in Spanish language and it's not in English, but we try to approach each developer in Latin America and in Spain and in all the countries that we speak Spanish. What we are involved is more in the questions that we bring from the community to the vendors, and to bring ideas to the vendors. Like I am using, for example, it's like I'm using Spring Boot, and now how I can implement this with Jakarta EE, it's able to do the same. So what we are is like a bridge from the developers around the globe to the vendor specifications, and to the bring the ideas of the community to the implementations of the specifications. About the community, what we are working for is this main event is bring us between 500 to 1,000 developers each year that we organize the event. And we hope one day that they stop to being all the, it not be just the virtual community. It will be great if we have a community or a big event on site for Jakarta EE in Spanish and in some country in Latin America. Jakarta EE10 is a really important release for maybe for all the community, all the developers that we create Java enterprise applications. Yes, because the last version is that we moved the package namespace from Javax to the Jakarta EE, and since this happened, is a lot of work of the vendors to create the new containers or servers that are going to run the new specifications. So since Jakarta 10, what we are having is the new features that we can have now with just code that is from the community. And I think that the major important this is that since Jakarta E10, we have the force and all the effort that we can start things now. Well, I think that maybe in the last question I answered the same, but for me is this new step forward is that we now can create new stuffs, new APIs, is the release cadence of the versions of the implementations of the APIs around the specification is going to move forward easier, and in less time is going to be a lot of cadence of the releases. Well, it's really hard because there are a lot of work in the Jakarta E10, but I think that maybe my priceless feature will be the core profile. It's is a set of specification that is going to create a container or a profile that we can use as just for microservices or to create the smaller services that we are running now in the cloud. So it is going to be a lightweight container that is going to help us to move forward all the logic that we have the last years working on enterprise applications. Oh, that's interesting. Based in the core profile, I think that what I love to see is work on observability, work on things that is going to explode what the logic that we are creating to have the traceability of the services. Is what is happening with another frameworks, but I think that is going to be really helpful, that the core profile is going to have a lot of work on the observability, traceability, and it have maybe a layer that is going to give us the chance to connect different tools to see what is happening inside in runtime applications in the cloud. I think that in the Java language is the Java community process and the and all the vendors that work in the implementation. Some of it is having a good timing. I think that it could be maybe one each year, or maybe a couple of them, but not with like a major version. And maybe every 2 or 3 years, we can pack several specifications and implementations like a major version of the Jakarta EE. So I think that the idea is really good to have tried features earlier, but without take the whole changes in each version. And with the minor versions, we can try new things, and with the major version, we have the stability to move forward with the version that the platform can bring us with the whole thing that is tested. En español, lo que nosotros o en la comunidad Latinoamérica lo que buscamos es evangelizar a las personas que entiendan de que Java empresarial tiene una continuidad con Jakarta EE. Y lo que buscamos con la comunidad es entender y ayudar a que todos con un espacio de conferencias, de charlas, puedan entender en dónde estamos, hacia dónde vamos, y que se involucren un poco más dentro de la comunidad y las listas de correos de la comunidad.